Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Utah Utes and the Cincinnati Bearcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Utes head coach before the game. He told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues to improve in his ball security. I believe he belongs in that conversation for Heisman Trophy, but we'll keep you posted. This could change through the course of the season, but right now, he is on track to hear his name called in New York. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So the Utah Utes offense will have the first possession of the game. And out to lead this offense is Devin Dampier. Last time out in their victory, barely a ball hit the ground, more than 90% completed. On target over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they're able to make the tackle.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
A little release to the back. Snags it, and there's running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him, and you just get it to him, and he does the rest, and that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why. He chews it up after the catch, making his quarterback look great.
The Utes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now on the move. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes J.C. French. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. The hand to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's French. Snags it over the middle.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
On the run, it's Perry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. They'll operate out of split backs. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On the move. Maybe some room here. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Utes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together, first and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can go up and make a play here.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Swings it out to the flat. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Quarterback keeper. Tackled there by the defense. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Hucks it out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bearcats have it with a first and 10. Keeps it on first down. Got a little grass. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bearcats are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for space, it's Perry. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Quickly to the tight end.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I love that play by the defense there, hanging back.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to Parker. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Rushes on him. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. He'll take it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff for Parker.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now on the counter. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Under fire. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parker. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
On the move. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And that's a big third down stop for this defense, but they can't relax, right? They've done this a couple of times already, and they've converted 2 for 2 on 4th down. So this D's got to be ready. They got to be physical on this 4th.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Looking downfield, it's French. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Bearcats in the hurry up.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Here's the pressure. Got his man. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Finds his tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Henry. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Makes a catch. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Using his legs, it's Perry. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Defense in press coverage. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. To the air, it's French. Pocket breaking down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. He'll pull it down and run. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. This is a designed run. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 35. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Trojans, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game inside Nippert Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
And the Utes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Perry. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Back to throw, it's French. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Facing a third down and short from the 26. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense was all over it. They know third down, the quarterback could be a...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Makes a grab and room to run. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Utes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's a gift to Parker. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here's Wayshawn one more time. Got enough for the first. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through.
There's some room. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Utes have it with a 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Takes the easy one to the back. Touchdown, Utes! And the pummeling has started. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Cincinnati, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Off-play action on first down. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense.
Could be an alley. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the option, he keeps it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. In the red area, it's Perry. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Dead center perfect. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback will keep it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Tackle is made at the 37.
The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Floats it out in space. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release by the QB. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Unloads quickly. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Black 18, Black 18.
This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down will open up the final period. The run inside. It's Brady.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll run the counter, and they're able to get him down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connect. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Bray. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. He might want another play. Quarterback keeps it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Utes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Inside the 40. At the 30. The 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. On the ground, it's Briggs. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utah! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Got his man on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's French. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Just outside the red zone, as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. On target. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Ready to fire from the pistol. On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it, first down and more. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Bearcats line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Took a shot as he threw.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone. For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
Find that guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's getting it.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat. There he goes! And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the counter. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. On the ground, it's Bray. Runs through the tackle. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Running inside, it's Bray.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
A run for the quarterback. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Utes! They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
and they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking for a man. It's French. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road there.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe,